Don't Listen Alone, Short Horror Stories by Layla Brinley. Episode 10, Welcome to the End of the World, Part 2. You may remember how my sister is missing, there's a zombie apocalypse, and I don't know what to do. If you don't, I think you're in the wrong place. Go back an episode. Anyway, want to hear about my apocalypse bag? Actually, don't answer that. I already know you do! So, firstly, I've got some canned food, an obvious essential. Then, a flashlight and batteries so I can stop killing my phone. A solar-powered phone charger, also so I can stop killing my phone. I also have a change of clothes, a blanket, a first aid kit, and some hand sanitizer. Finally, because I have no other weapons, I've got a wooden baseball bat with nails through it. Cliché times call for cliché measures. That's my news saying. Oh, I've also got my credit card and some cash, cause who knows? Also, I need gas. Now, it's time to go zombie hunting. I ran down the same path I had taken to get up to my room, still not encountering any zombies, thankfully. Opening the door of my still running car, I slid in and threw my stuff into the passenger seat. Now, where would my sister be? Her flight landed at 12:45 this afternoon, and it's 17:30 now. Not sure how long this has been going on, but probably a while based on the amount of insanity going on in the city. That being said, she's probably still at the airport, or somewhere along the way, so that's where I'll go. After I go to the gas station, that is. I pushed my car into gear and sped out of the parking lot, swerving onto the road towards the gas station 2 blocks away. The streets were weirdly empty as I drove along. There had been people as I'd traveled to my apartment, but there were none now. Trash blew across the street like tumbleweeds of the city, and the stray cat bolted across the road, but that was it. I didn't trust this silence. Cautiously, I pulled into the gas station. Flaming trash cans filled the parking lot. What a hazard. It looked empty, but you could never be over-prepared, so I grabbed my bat from the passenger seat. Stepping out, I approached the pump and inserted my credit card before plugging the hose into the car. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I can't stop glancing around. It felt like I was being watched. The pump clicked, signaling my tank was full. I stepped forward, moving to pull out the hose, when someone grabbed my leg. I screamed, trying my best to jump away from the rotting, purplish hand wrapped around my ankle. Then, a head poked out from under my car. The zombie groaned and began crawling towards my foot. The side of its head was missing, displaying slimy gray brain. I screamed again and brought my nail-filled bat down on the zombie's head. Everyone knows that the only way to truly kill a zombie is to destroy the infected part. The brain. I brought down the bat again and again until I was sure the zombie was dead. Its head a soggy pile at my feet. Frantically, I opened my car door, climbed in, and sped away. As I drove away, I ripped the gas hose still attached to my car, spilling gasoline into the station's parking lot. Another zombie came running around the side of the building and charged right into a fire-filled trash can. Its fiery embers spilled into the puddle of gas, causing it to catch on fire. Knowing there was an impending explosion, I pushed my accelerator down as far as it could go, speeding as far away from the gas station as I could get. It was only after I heard the boom in the distance I realized I'd left my credit card in the pump. Oh well, who needs money at the end of the world anyway? I continued driving, going as fast as I could and trying to suppress my terror as seemingly more and more zombies jumped out in front of my car. I clicked on the windshield wipers to keep all blood and zombie parts off the windows. I also checked to make sure that all the windows were up. I didn't want any sneaky zombies coming in. It took another 5 petrifying minutes of pure speed and fright to make it to the airport. When I pulled into the parking lot, I seemed to have lost any zombies who may have been following. But just to be safe, I zoomed into the parking garage and practically parked with the passenger side to the glass airport sliding doors. Climbing over the middle console, I plopped into the passenger seat and slammed open the door, demolishing the glass blocking my way into the building. Without having to step foot into the parking garage at all, I had entered the airport. Drawing my stuff out of the car behind me, I cautiously looked around. It appeared to be empty. Abandoned luggage and discarded foods were the only thing in sight. I moved past the security checkpoints, strolling right through the metal detectors and ignoring their flashing red light. As I walked through the different airplane gates, I came across only a few zombies, all easily smashed to bits. They were mostly elderly people who hadn't gotten away quite fast enough. I noticed something strange as I reached Gate 12. There was still a plane attached to the boarding tunnel, and the gate to the tunnel was still closed. I approached it, using my bat to pry the door open. There were muted yells from the entrance to the plane, also still sealed. I lifted the lever and pulled the door open. Immediately, I was face to face with a gun. "Don't move! I'll shoot you, zombie!" the captain yelled. "I'm not— Don't!" he yelled again, turning off the safety. No, sir, don't shoot!" a female voice yelled from just inside the plane. "That's my sister!" Elise appeared beside the pilot as he slowly lowered his gun. "You're not a zombie, are you?" she asked. No. The zombies are way too dumb to open that gate back there. Trust me." "In that case," Elise pulled me into a hug. "I'm so glad you're okay," I told her. "I'm glad I'm okay, too," she said with a smirk. "You're a little smart aleck, aren't you?" I closed the airplane door behind me. "How bad is it out there?" a passenger asked. "Definitely not good," I replied, "but we're all okay. We can block off the airport and stay there until some form of rescue comes." The passengers cheered. I couldn't help but soak up their enthusiasm. Maybe the world was ending, but at least I have my sister back. Thank you for listening to the Don't Listen Alone Scary Stories podcast. Please like this episode and follow the channel. Thank you.